Damn it, now I'm gonna get a copyright on my video. Whatever. I want to give a special thank you to Joe Biden and Gretchen Whitmer. Thank you for granting our rights back. Thank you. Even though our rights don't come from Gretchen... Oh, what the fuck was that? Something hit my windshield. Probably right. Something hit my windshield just now. What the hell? Probably a little pebble or something. Anyway, even though our rights don't come from Gretchen Whitmer or Joe Biden, they come from God. I want to give a special thank you to Governor Whitmer and Joe Biden for running their mouths. Now, because they ran their mouths, okay, because they decided to run their mouth, we got a lot of people, well, maybe not everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but we have more people going inside grocery stores and other places unmuzzled. It's funny how that works, right? I can guarantee you that a lot of these people aren't vaccinated. And some of them are. Well, Gretchen Whitmer and Joe Biden said we don't have to wear a mask no more if we're vaccinated. So, like a good servant to the king and the queen, they're following orders. And I want to... The ones that are still wearing a muzzle, I got to say thank you. Because they are thinking outside the box. Well, Joe Biden and Gretchen Whitmer said that we don't have to wear a mask no more if we're vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. But I'm still going to wear a mask. I'm in a muzzle. So... You're not going to listen to the king and the queen. The king and the queen said it's okay not to. So to the muzzled people that are still muzzled up, thank you for not listening to the king and the queen. Thank you for showing that you do have a brain and you are not listening. You're thinking outside the box. You're not letting what other people tell you to do. But for the vaccinated people that are no longer wearing a muzzle, shame on you. You're only doing it because you're listening to the king and the queen. You should take advice from the people that are still muzzled. Because they're not listening to the king and the queen. It's funny how that works. Anyway, I walked into Kroger today. Unmasked, unmuzzled like usual. Why are people giving me dirty looks? The king and the queen said it's okay. I want to say it was like 30 to 40% that were going in there now unmuzzled. It was at the start of this pandemic, it was 100%. Well, more like 90, 95% that are going in the grocery store unmuzzled. And then after all these mask mandates, I want to say it was 5%. 1, 2, maybe 3. Left here, okay. Now it's like 35-40%. So the majority is I don't understand it, man. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Do not let your guard up, people. There's something bigger going on here. If you think for a second that the Queen and the King and the Queen, King Biden and Queen Whitmer, are letting you have any freedoms, think again. I heard some rumors online, social media. I don't know if it's true or not. It's probably bullshit, but you never know. And like I said, don't take my word for it. Do your research. But I heard some rumors that they're going to try to go after the HIPAA laws. HIPAA, which is medical privacy. And for all you nerds out there that say, well, the HIPAA laws don't say anything about... It actually says that during a disease or virus, it doesn't apply. Which basically they think that the business have a right to ask you if you got a vax or not. Have you guys forgot about the Fourth Amendment? Probable cause, detainment. Deep in that HIPAA law, it doesn't say anything about a virus. It says disease. Doesn't it? I know what the HIPAA law says. Okay? Regardless of what you nerds think. Unless I am getting a DOT physical or I'm going to the hospital for something. Of course, when you go into a hospital, they want to know if you have condition or they want to know if you have any broken, what this and that. Yeah, questionnaire. And you sign the thing at the bottom. That signature is basically saying that the doctor, the staff, or whoever's working have a right to your medical records. When you sign that signature at the bottom, if you're capable to, obviously if you're in a car, got in a car accident and you're almost dead in critical condition, you can't sign a paper. But that's what happens. That's basically what it says when you sign that paper at the bottom. The medical, you're signing your HIPAA away, basically. Sort of like when you join the military, you have to sign some papers, signing your constitutional rights away, because now the military has authority over you. Guess you didn't. Bet you didn't know that, Don. Bet you didn't know that, huh? I know a lot of people in the military. Anyway, I know a lot of people that were in the military. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. People don't understand HIPAA. Every once in a while, we have to remind the government, these corporations, and people in general, about the Bill of Rights, because I don't know if they seem to forget, or they just don't do the research. And I have no problem striking a conversation with somebody at these rallies and protests I go to and telling people how it is. Because some people don't know. You gotta do your research on this stuff, man. You're a citizen of this country. Okay? Get involved and do your research, man. Point I'm trying to make. Yesterday I went to 2 rallies. Lansing and Fowlerville. Great rallies. Got to see a lot of my Patriot buddies again. It was a very nice day. Had a very good day yesterday. Went into Lansing about, I got there about, 9:50. The rally started at 10. So, it was 10 to 1. It was a Freedom Rally, 515, all capitals countrywide. Lansing had theirs. I got there about 9:50 a.m. Because of all the threats that I've been getting on social media, within the last couple of weeks, Antifa has done a number on me a little bit, spreading a lot of false rumors about me on Twitter, on several Twitter accounts, and I've opened my Facebook Messenger on a couple of accounts and got a couple of death threats, and I actually had one person say that they're going to find me and find out where I'm at, and another person said under a sock account, this little bitch ass couldn't use his real name and real picture. He says to me, I would be careful any future rallies or protests you go to, Rob. Ooh, I'm really scared. Like Simon Phoenix in the movie Demolition Man. Ooh, I'm really scared. So yesterday I went into Lansing about 9:50 and I threw my AR-15 over my chest, slung it. In case you people don't know, it's perfectly legal to open carry in Michigan. Had my sidearm, had my pepper spray, and I came across an individual who says to me, well, I'm thinking about slinging my 12-gauge shotgun. I'm like, do it. And he looks at me, he's like, is that legal? I brought my shotgun with me, I left it in my truck. Is that legal what you're doing? I'm like, he didn't understand. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy, but he didn't understand the whole open carry thing. And you'd be surprised how many people don't understand that Michigan is an open carry state. You'd be surprised how many people don't understand the gun laws in Michigan. Okay, I am a gun law encyclopedia. I've studied this stuff for hours and hours and done research on not just Michigan, but all over the country. I am a gun law encyclopedia. Yes, I'm sounding like a damn jackass right now by saying I'm a know-it-all. Fine. Yes, I sound like a blowhard. Oh well. Yes, Michigan is an open carry state. It is not a constitutional carry state. I wish it was. Governor Snyder wouldn't sign the bill. So I reminded this guy, yes, Michigan's open carry. As long as your rifle is slung on a sling, barrel down, finger off the trigger, it's not brandishing. Okay? You'd be surprised how many assholes I've seen at some of these rallies be waving their fucking gun around, pointing it sideways. I even seen one idiot have his finger on the trigger. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Jesus Christ. I'm not going to say where, but recently I seen a boogaloo boy point his gun up in the air. I'm like, oh my God. The assholes like that is giving people like the Moms Demand Action, the fire, just try to pass these gun control laws. The mainstream media loves shit like that. They love somebody doing that shit because it paints the rest of us. So I have no problem talking to people and reminding people, hey, the Michigan's open carry. There's some people that don't know. They go to these rallies and they just don't know. And I'm not trying to bash them for it because they don't know, but you gotta let people know. So and still advise people to do the research. Okay, they do have rights, and we gotta remind people you do have rights. Okay, the government's not in control. We're in control. We the people for a reason. Some people don't get it. Some people are just not to insult anybody, but some people are just dumbfounded of it. They just don't do the research. They're brainwashed by TV. They don't teach it in the schools. You got to keep reminding people. So that's why we have these rallies and protests. That's why we have these speakers speak. We got to keep pushing it and pushing it. We got to keep. That's why we have independent journalists like myself, because we got to remind people of our rights, and we got to keep reminding people of our rights. Even the people that just don't seem to get it, including government, corporations, libtards. Sometimes it goes in one ear out the fucking other. But anyway, had a great day in Lansing yesterday. Had a great day in Fowlerville yesterday. Lansing finished up about 12:30. I guess they finished up a little early yesterday because everybody wanted to go over to Fowlerville by 1 o'clock. I got to Fowlerville about 1:30. I was there all the way to the end. So, anybody from the rallies see this, thank you for coming out. Just wanted to let you know I'll take a bullet for any of you guys and girls. Somebody asked me yesterday. Somebody at the Fowlerville rally asked me yesterday, who was not at the Lansing rally, asked me yesterday, did BLM Antifa show up in Lansing? I'm like, no. I think number one, where several people are armed to the teeth, but number two, it was too early for them. The rally started at 10 a.m. I think 10 a.m. was, those motherfuckers don't get out of bed till noon. Most of them. 10 a.m. is too early for them. Had it been later in the day, like, I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock, they might have came out. Sitting on their little corner that they always sit on, at the corner at the Lansing PD police station on the corner. That's their corner for some reason. Anyway. It was peaceful, I gotta be honest. It was both rallies are peaceful. No problems in Lansing. There was one guy yelling at us, but whatever. I turned around to see what his fucking problem was, but he just kept laughing at us, and then he turned away and walked away. So I just ignored him. It was kind of, Lansing was kind of quiet yesterday. Fowlerville was great. A lot of good speakers. Shook some hands with people I'd never met before. Finally met Jerry Wayne. He was the guy that told off Joe Biden. Jerry Wayne, I think it was the Chrysler plant. Maybe it was the Ford plant. One of it wasn't GM. One of the other, Ford or Chrysler. I can't remember exactly what. He's the one that told Joe Biden, "You work for me." Joe Biden told him, "I don't work for you." Oh, I did not say that. I didn't say I was going to take your AR-14. Yeah, Jerry Wayne. Finally met the guy yesterday. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. Met a lot of different people yesterday for the first time. Well, tomorrow I'm going to Antrim County. I'm not 100% sure what's going on in Antrim County tomorrow. Something about the votes up there. They're having a rally up there. Something, I'm not exactly sure. You'd have to ask Melissa Carone. She was talking about it. I think she's got all the details. But there's a rally tomorrow in Antrim County, Traverse City. So I'll be up in Traverse City tomorrow. I think the Trump Unity Bridge is going to be up there. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see what happens.